normal household items, consumer goods, for a very long time. So for us to leapfrog as Africa, we really require to start to utilize this kind of technology, and these technology which are very, very, very attractive to young people, as young as, you know, Form 4 leavers, so that they can be able to learn and be able to use this technology because they're more aligned to tech. And
my name is Peter Muniu Mwangi. I'm a welder and a fabricator, currently employed at Proteq Automation Limited. Before becoming a welder, I was an automotive engineer. Nilikuwa nimeenda kampo, nikasomea automotive engineering, a diploma course, which took around 3 years. And in that process, nika learn a subtopic ya welding and fabrication. So after finishing, nilikuwa bado na interest sana na kujua more about fabrication na welding. So before job become ya automotive, nilijipata niko so much interested into fabrication and welding. So again, nika worry sasa, like, because it's costly to go back to school and start again. And in the course tu ya kupatana na marafiki, and I learned that kumbe KCB Foundation iko na a scholarship that ina provide yenye iko na that course ya welding and fabrication. So I got the link, nika apply online. So they got back to me, wakani call, and I attended an interview, which was very simple because ilikuwa tu like you tell them just what you want to learn in that field and why you really need that scholarship. So it was very fast, and I got the scholarship, and nikakuwa admitted at Proteq Automation Academy, where I did my training for 3 months, because the course ilikuwa inahitaji ufanye 3 months, and then 3 months utafanya attachment, which I did.
While we started training internally, we were lucky enough to start a partnership with KCB Foundation. And KCB Foundation has helped us a lot in first of all, to sponsor these programs and sponsor these youth, mostly they are youth, because we do we train people up to 35 years according to the program kind of criteria. So it has become very beneficial to us. Number one, we have been able to increase our sales, especially locally, and we've been able to break through the Juakali sector, which most people have said, or it has been, the perception is such that they would not get into this technology. But what we have seen is that by training as many people as possible, there is a lot of competency going out there. And the competency, it could be the son of a Juakali, someone who has a Juakali business. It could be younger people who want to start business. And what we have seen is that these people we have trained, some of them have gone and started their businesses in these Juakali sector areas. And what we have seen is that they have been able to influence the way people do things at these sectors. And we've seen all the way from Kariobangi, Gikomba, bypass, Eastern bypass. We've been fortunate enough to be pioneers in the first equipments which were started. The businesses with this kind of equipment was started in these areas. We are lucky enough to be the first people to actually sell those equipments, and the first people to actually train people who are using this equipment.
The courses were very flexible because after all, when youth bado una try to survive huku nje, so the classes zilikuwa zimeplaniwa such a way you can handle them. So we could attend 2 days a week, which was very vigorous and very hands-on, because at the academy, it's actually Proteq Academy iko kwa the mother company which is a manufacturing company, so you deal daily with fabrication and welding and stuff kama hizo, so the training was hands on, and after the 3 months nikapata the attachment in the same company luckily, so I attended the attachment 3 months under supervision ya the professionals wenye wako around, and after finishing lucky enough nilikuwa among the best, so they found it safe kuni retain kama an employee, and as per now that's why I'm working here as a fabricator and a welder and also a welding inspector. Fabrication ni kutengeneza structure from basic existing metal. So welding ni part ya kuzijoin through kuchomelea, the commonly used name, like unatumia the heat process kuweld. So basically kenye na maanisha is that when you see a structure like, let's say for example a bridge huko nje, like you just see something beautiful, but that is the work ya fabrication, but deep down the welding process imetake where those metals zimekuwa cut, zimeprepaiwa, zikakuwa ili ziunganishwe, zikakuwa welded together, zikakuwa riveted, kuna zenye zimekuwa drilled, so that whole process is the process ya fabrication. So that is basically it, like you can bring anything out of chuma venye ina exist raw ama ni sheet ina exist too plainly, and hadi venye unaona maybe motor vehicles venye zinakaa, hiyo kazi yote is what we do, because ni fabrication part. You just play around with metal and specification and engineering drawings, so you follow them and you come up with a structure which is safe to be used hapa nje.
We've done our part as a company to influence a country, because we think starting from there we have influenced a country, and what we have seen is that there'll be more and more of these businesses which were harder to start because people did not understand what this technology was all about, and it's quite a big investment. So we've seen while young people started and they started making money, we've seen the copycat kind of a culture. So that has spurred a lot more purchase of this equipment from us and from outside the country, and us will keep training and providing these people to the market. I think we've been very successful in the program, providing human resource, not only here in Kenya, machines we've exported out
KCB Foundation imeni impact very positively. I can attest to that because penye niko sahi and where I was then, because vile nimesema after finishing campus nilikuwa like ni kitu nimefanya but sifurahi, but they gave me an opportunity to do something yenye na feel nikiwa productive in the society nikifanya, which they took care of. Like the metal part ndio inatumika mostly because iko strong, iko durable, so hii ni course yenye ukitake be sure utapata employment, whether utaji-employ through wewe mwenyewe kujifanyia or in a company based employment, and because hii tunajenga ma bridges, mabarabara daily zinajengwa, and vitu kama hizo like manufacturing inaendelea ya car parts and motor vehicle, everything. So it's an industry that I'll ask any youth to consider to pursue. In the next 5 years, I expect nikuwe grow like in my career in this industry yenye nafanya, because every day ina grow, every day new technology ina come. So my ambition ni kukua in the next 5 years niko at a point where niko at par na technology ya the welding and fabrication part, because sahii unaona venye vitu zina change and vitu zina happen kujenga huku nje through kutumia hiyo chuma. Like I want to be at that part where my profession iko as per the market demand. My normal day inaanza asubuhi at 8, na nikifika na nikisha check in, I check in kama niko na all the PPEs. For a welder unahitajika the gloves, the shield, welding shield, unahitaji the helmet, the overall and the safety boots. So I make sure nimezivaa na ziko in the correct state. And then I proceed to take the drawings from the designers wenye wako na the designs, the printout, and I read them and make sure that nimezi-interpret correctly and I understand them. Then I go to the store and take the metals na nakam nazi-prepare through cutting, whether it's through drilling, whether ni ku-grind, whether ni kumesha, and I make sure ziko as per the specifications zenye ziko kwa the technical drawing. And then after that I weld them, and welding ni ku-join, nikisha zi-join I make sure that sasa zina follow the next part ya finishing, which I take also the grinders and the polish, so that kenye inakufikia kama client inakuwa ni top notch, ni quality poa. Then nazipeleka to the painting, they get painted, then they are packed, then they will reach you as the consumer. For someone who has no idea about welding and fabrication, it's important to learn because at some point you'll still encounter something yenye unahitaji ikuwe welded ama imeweldiwa, because isikuwe tu you just buy something yenye you don't know quality yake, because ukikuwa na hiyo knowledge na that information you're able to distinguish between kama ni kitu imefanywa vibaya au imeweldiwa vibaya, and you can advise accordingly. So my time in the KCB Foundation program may change sana perspective yangu ya employment, because the program unajua entail many courses, not only this one. So nime interact with other beneficiaries and I've seen how it may change lives zao. So you will find someone is a plumber, ameji-employ, you will meet at a site and you are a welder, you will meet another person at a salon, the hairdresser, so ameji-employ. So it may change sana perspective ya kushinda ukingoja, kushinda tukisema gava to employ. Hizo employment sasa tunajicreatea, unatoka huko nje and you employ your fellow youth. Okay, challenges za hii field yenye niko ziko na ni kama like the specifications that unafaa like ufollow, like lazima ukuwe mse yako focus na mse yako discipline, because the moment you make a bad weld, ikitoka huko nje, whether it's a bridge it will collapse, whether it's a vehicle it will crash, and lives hapo nje zina depend na wewe ukiwa hapa. So the main challenge ni ukuwe like you make sure like uko focus. Uwezi kuwa kwa hii industry na uko mse focus na mse yako updated na information daily, like you have to learn every day. So it's a challenge that, but in a positive way. So another challenge ni maybe the production, maybe unapata like hizo chuma and electricity and whatever unapata iko costly na maybe hata haiko sustainable. Challenge ya pili ni hiyo power outages kila wakati, hizo blackouts, because in field una depend almost 100% na electricity. So the moment una lose that power, it's either your production inakuwa more expensive ama inakuwa imesimama completely. Another challenge is that you must make sure that uko safe, because ukikosa kukuwa safe, you will end up injuring yourself, because it's a practical field. You will need to use machines zenye zinakata, like you will have to use grinders, vitu zinatoa sparks za moto. So every time you must be disciplined to make sure that you put on the necessary gears. Kwangu KCB tujiajiri imekuwa very impactful kwa maisha yangu. Kama sasa hivi unaona niko employed, naweza afford vitu basic needs zangu, naweza saidia watu na pia familia. So me I would encourage, kama wewe ni youth na uko hapo nje na unalalisha tu na opportunity iko hapa, make a point ya kuenda apply for the courses yenye unataka, yenye unaona itakusaidia, and look at me, itakuwa benefit